Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that was so jam-packed full of information that you felt like your head was spinning? Well, imagine being a newly diagnosed diabetic who has to learn all the aspects of diabetic self-care. Well, you and I are not the only ones that are concerned about overwhelming communication, and nclex is too. Today, I'm going to review 5 techniques with you that are guaranteed to help increase your confidence, to help you communicate with patients more effectively, and help you nail those nclex questions as well. So let's get started. Tip number 1, start with the main point. Instead of saying something like, "I'd like to talk to you about your fluid intake today," instead, switch it out to something that's easier, like, "You're going to need to drink more fluid in order to help your kidneys work better." So sticking to the main point. Tip number 2 is using everyday language. So instead of saying to someone, "I believe that you have edema that is causing you to have fluid retention," just say, "Your legs are swollen because your body is hanging on to too much fluid." Tip number 3 is cut the fluff. So instead of saying things like just, maybe, or kind of that dilute your message, you want to get right to the main point. So, for example, instead of saying something like, "I just kind of wanted to check and see if maybe you took your morning pills this morning." No, instead, just say, "Have you taken your morning pills yet?" Tip number 4 is stick to one idea at a time. So avoid those run-on sentences that can cause confusion. So for example, instead of saying things like, "We're going to get you up, check your vitals, and go to the bathroom, and then get ready for the test." No, break it into bite-sized portions. So for example, now it would be better to say, "First we're going to get you up, and then we're going to take you into the bathroom," and then add those other details later. And tip number 5, the final tip, is to use verbs that cause people to want to take action. So these are strong words that make it crystal clear what somebody should be doing. For example, instead of saying something like, "Well, it might be a good idea if you get around to using the spirometry again sometime when you get a chance." No, you want to say, "Use the breathing machine now so that you can open up your lungs better." So it is more direct, to the point, and tells people exactly what they need to do. All right, well, thank you for tuning in, and drop me a comment if you have any questions or good ideas that you want to share with everyone in the group. Otherwise, see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.